Hello, the Pokemon fan 993 here, back with more Pokemon TCG openings. So we have 2 packs left, but I decided to open something else with it. So today we have the Cosmic Eclipse with the tag team Piplup and Blastoise on it. The Sun and Moon Crimson Invasion with Guzzlord on it. And then we have this. This is a, I'm not exactly sure what it's called. It just says it's 3 packs. So basically, you get 2 packs with it, and you get a promo of Entei, Suicune, and Raikou with the Victini coin on it. So we're going to start with the packs, and we're going to open up this up. I figure 2 and 2 is 4, so that's close enough. We're going to start with the Cosmic Eclipse with Blastoise and Piplup on it. There's a code for TCG Online. Remind people I don't go codes on my channel. So we start with the basic Cottony. See if my camera focuses. HP 40 Fairy. Lost March 20 times. That does 20 damage for each Pokemon except Prism Star Pokemon in the Lost Zone. Basic Rowlet. HP 60 Grass. Skill Dive. That does 10 damage when your opponent's Pokemon that apply weakness and resistance for benched Pokemon. Basic Phantom. HP 60 Psychic. Mumble 10 Spooky Shot 20. Basic Alolan Grimer. HP 80 Dark. Melt 10 Nasty 20. Flip a coin if heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Basic Magnemite. HP 60 Electric. Mirror Shot 10. Defending Pokemon tries to attack during your opponent's next turn, defending the opponent flips a coin. If tails, that attack doesn't happen. Versatile for the pack Stage 2 Palpitoad. HP 90 Fighting. Mini Earthquake 60. Set does 10 damage to each of your bench Pokemon that apply weakness and resistance for benched Pokemon. Basic Groudon. HP 130 Fighting. Drought. Attach a 2 fighting energy from your hand to one of your Pokemon. Trembling Ground 130. This Pokemon cannot use Trembling Ground during your next turn. Basic Steel Energy. Stage 2 Bisharp. HP 120 Dark. Corner 30. Defend Pokemon can't retreat during your opponent's next turn. Slashing Strike 80. This Pokemon can't use Slashing Strike during your opponent's next turn. Or during your next turn. Basic Torkoal. HP 110 Fire. Fire Fang. Put 4 Fire Energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. Kindle 100. Discard energy from this Pokemon. If you do, discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Stage 2 Gloom. HP 80 Grass. Sleep Powder 20. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. Okay, so the best card we got out of that was the Reverse Hollow of the Palpitoad. Now look at that, we're going back into its pack. Next, we're up the Sun and Moon Crimson Invasion with Guzzlord on it. I gotta open up this pack that's being a bit of a dick. There's a code for TCG Online. We start with the basic Ghastly. HP 50 Psychic. Ominous Eyes. Put a damage counter on one of your opponent's Pokemon. Basic Corphish. HP 70 Water. Crabhammer 30. Basic Aaron. HP 60 Steel. Tackle 10 Metal Claw 30. Basic Mankey. HP 60 Fighting. Triple Step Strike 10 times. 50 coins that does 10 damage for each head, so it'll do anywhere from 0 to 30 damage. Basic Swinub. HP 60 Water. Gnaw 30. Versatile for the pack Basic Alolan Geodude. HP 60 Electric. Defense Curl. The symbol next to Defense Curl means it doesn't require an energy to use it. Flip a coin if heads. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks during your opponent's next turn. Tackle 20. Stage 3 Beedrill. HP 120 Grass. Sun Sting 10. This Pokemon evolved for good during this turn. Your opponent's Pokemon is now paralyzed and poisoned. Sharp Sting, 60. Basic Fairy Energy. Trainer Stadium, Devoured Field. The attack of Dark Pokemon and Dragon Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's, do 10 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon before applying in resistance. We have Alolan Judy and Alolan Graveler in this pack. Stage 2 Alolan Graveler, HP 100 Electric. Corkscrew Punch, 30. Set Destruct, 100. This Pokemon also does 100 damage to itself. Under normal circumstances, that wouldn't make it knock itself out. Stage 2 Chinchino, HP 90, Colorless. Amazing Plea. Choose 2 cards from your discard pile, then ask your opponent if you may put them into your hand. If yes, put those cards in your hand. If you do, this attack does... If no, this attack does 80 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay. So the best card we got that was the Reverse Hollow Alolan Geodude. Look at that, we'll put it back into its pack. Now we're going up the big one. If I can put the pack back in here, because like I said, it got opened pretty sloppily. So now we're going up the, I'm not exactly sure what you call it. It just didn't say anything on the back about what it actually is, so let's just open this up. Kind of wish to give a name to some of this stuff. How come these are always bent every time I pull these out of here? Whatever. Promo cards will probably not work too much. Okay, so first we're going to take a look at the Victini coin that we got. Pretty simple. Let's go with the 3 promo cards that have Suicune, Raikou, and Entei on them. They're bent for some reason, and I hate it when they do that, but whatever. So we're going to start with Basic Raikou. Reverse Hollow, HP 120 Electric. Ability, Shining Body. This Pokemon has any electric energy attached. Any damage done to this Pokemon is reduced by 20 after Pokemon's resistance. Thunderlance, 50 plus. That does 20 more damage for each electric energy attached to this Pokemon, meaning that at base, if you're using an electric deck, that would do 110 damage. Next, we're going to look at the Entei. Basic Entei, Reverse Hollow, 120 HP, Fire. Burning Roar. Discard the top 4 card of your deck. Hang on. Camera's being idiotic. If any of those cards are fire energy cards, you attach them to your Pokemon any way you like. Combat Blaze, 20 plus. So that does 20 more damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So once again, at base, 20 times 5 is 100, so we do 120 damage at base unless you had that Sky, whatever, Stadium in play, which will let you have 10, I believe. And then there is the basic Suicune Reverse Hollow, HP 120 Water. Ability, Wind Charm. As long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, prevent all effects of your opponent's attacks except damage done to your Pokemon. Existing effects are not removed. Aurora Beam, 110. And then finally we have the 2 packs that were in here, which we have a Sun Moon Guardians Rising and an XY Steam Siege. We're going to open up the Guardians Rising first and do Steam Siege last. It says like Chronic on it, the Midnight form. There's the code. We start with the basic Tentacool. HP 60, Water. Sludge Shock, 10. Your Venom Pokemon can't be healed during your opponent's next turn. Basic Stuffle, HP 70, Carless. Tackle, 10, Hammerin, 60. Basic Alolan Sandshrew, HP 60, Water. Defense Crow. Pokemon has prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks during your opponent's next turn. Ice Ball, 30. Basic Cottony, HP 50, Fairy. Continuous Tumble, 10 times. Flip a coin until you get tails that does 10 damage for each heads. Basic Bellsprout, HP 60, Grass. Vine Whip, 30. We got Stuffle and Beware in the same pack. Stage 2, Beware, HP 130, Carless, Reverse Hollow. Ability, Rake It In. When you place Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may draw 3 cards. Dangerous Blow, 60 plus. Your opponent's active Pokemon is a basic Pokemon that does 60 more damage for a grand total of 120. Stage 2 Sharpedo, HP 90, Water. Jet Headbutt, 70. Basic Grass Energy. Trainer Stadium Altar of the Moon. The retreat cost of each Pokemon, both yours or opponents, that has any psychic or dark energy attached to it is 2 stars less. Trainer item choice band. Attack this Pokemon that the card attached to do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon GX or active Pokemon EX before applying weakness or resistance. And we actually got Tentacruel out of the same pack too. Stage 2 Tentacruel, HP 110, Water. Poison Sting 30. Your opponent's opponent is now poisoned. Seething Tentacle is 40 plus. Flip a coin. If heads, the attack does 40 more damage. If tails, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Okay, so we got the best card of that pack was the Reverse Hollow Beware. Show that off, I'll probably put it back into its pack. We got 1 pack left, and we haven't really seen anything overly interesting quite yet, so maybe we'll get something out of that one. Now we're up to the last one. It says XY Steam Siege with Break Yveltal on it. There's the code. We start with the basic Pawnard, HP 60 Dark. Charge order 10 times. That does 10 damage times the number of your Pawnard, which means at base that would do 50. No, it's 60 because you had 5 Pawnard on your bench and 1 in the thing. Well, actually, that's not possible because you only have 4 1 Pokemon. Whichever. Basic Drifloon, HP 60 Psychic. Transfer of Pain. 1 move damage counter from one of your Pokemon to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Basic Larvesta, HP 70 Grass. Bug Bite, 30. Basic Apom, HP 60 Careless. Fiddle around. Look at the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck and put them back in any order. Tail Jab, 20. Basic Yanma, HP 70 Grass. Scout. Your opponent reveals his or her hand. Speed Dive, 40. First off of the pack, I'm going to read that the other way. Basic Klefki, HP 70 Fairy. Ability Wonderlock. Once during your turn before you attack, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may discard all cards attached to this Pokemon and attach to one of your opponent's Pokemon as a tool card. For any damage done to this Pokemon, this card is attached to by attacks from your opponent's Mega Evolution Pokemon. This card is attached to a Pokemon. Discard this card at the end of your opponent's turn. Fairy Wind, 30. Stage 3 Nidoking, HP 150 Psychic. What does that say? King's Palace. Your Nidoqueen's attack do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon before applying weakness or resistance. Power layer at 60 times or 60 plus. That does 30 damage for each evolution Pokemon on your bench. Every Pokemon that evolves from at least one Pokemon that's evolved from a basic is considered an evolution Pokemon. Stage 2 Shieldon, HP 90 Steel. Rockhead, 20. During opponent's next turn, the damage done to this Pokemon is reduced by 20 after applying weakness and resistance. Hammer In, 60. Stage 2 Zoelius, HP 90 Dark, or Dragon. Double hit 20 times. Flip 2 coins. That does 20 damage for each head, so do anywhere from 0 to 40. Power Breath, 80. Discard energy attached to this Pokemon. Stage 2 Nidorino, HP 80 Psychic. Peck, 20. Nidopress, 40 plus. If Nidorino is on your bench, that does 40 more damage for a total of 80. Okay, so nothing overly interesting. We got the promo cards out of the pack. I'd say Klefki would be the best one out of every card we got so far because of its one ability that it has. That's like 2 paragraphs long, but whatever. Alright. So, that is going to do it for this episode. I'll thank everyone for watching. If you guys want to, you can check out my channel for the Pokemon Christmas ROM hack that I am currently doing. And this is the Pokemon Fan 1993 signing off. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.